Hello and welcome to Nuku Labs. In this video, you'll learn how to set up Redis on your Synology NAS. So I struggled with this in the beginning and I decided to make a video in order to show you how to do it. So first things, uh, first go to the container manager, click on image, and you want to have this image locally. Basically, you go to registry, search for Redis, click here, download. But uh, you want this image because what's different is that this image contains Redis Insights application, which allows you to browse the Redis data and play around in a web-based UI with it. So going back, I have the image downloaded on my NAS. After you click download here, you will get it here as well. And I have the container up for 3 minutes since I created it 3 minutes ago. Let's walk you through it. So we click on create in the container tab. We select the Redis stack image. You can give it a custom name. For this tutorial, I'll leave it as it is. And you want to set up a web portal via web station. Here it's important that you choose the port 8001. This is an HTTP port and it relates to the web station UI only. The port 6379 is the actual Redis port, which um, won't work via HTTP. It needs to be exposed via TCP and UDP. Okay, so we choose this, we click next. Here you create a port to your DSM. If I try like this, I believe it will not work since I already chosen this port for my Redis stack instance. And here you can map a folder. I have mapped the Redis data folder locally. You can create a new folder, Redis data 2, and map it to the containers/data directory. This is where Redis will store its data. And here, if you don't need any features, you can look around in the container documentation, container image docs. I don't need any features, so I'm gonna delete the environment variables. And the following settings can be left as they are. Now, I want to go back though, because it didn't complain. And here for the local port, I'm gonna choose 6380 and map it to 6379 from the container because I already have Redis running. The first one I did here, Redis stack, which is up for 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna click next. I'm gonna click done, and Synology is working. We should see the container running. Yeah, it has been created. Go to web station to configure the web portal. Okay, so um, let's configure the web portal. We want let's see. Open up web station, go to web portal, click create, choose web service portal, and here you want to choose your Redis Stack 1 service. Select port base, select HTTP, and now we're gonna choose the port on which we want to access Redis on the Synology NAS address. So I already have port 001 configured for my other Redis. So I'm going to choose port 8002. And the following options, I leave them as it is. Okay, so click create, click on this icon here, which will open the NAS address and port 8002. You have to agree to the Redis Insights terms, click submit, and here you can use this UI to browse and play with your Redis database. Now, how to submit data in Redis. I currently have Docker installed, and I just pulled the Redis image like this, and then I say Docker run interactive Redis CLI. Docker run interactive Redis, the Redis image, and the command Redis CLI. And now we want to connect to our Redis instance using the Redis CLI. And I will say connect 192.168.0.221 and the port which is 6380. Yeah, remember this is the Redis stack port that we choose. If we go settings, port settings, you can see that this is the port that I've mapped to 6379, the port inside the container. And if I click OK, I can execute commands. I can say set my key 1, and I've set my key to the value of 1. Now if I go to Redis Insight and refresh, to be honest, I haven't used this application, it's the first time I see it. You can see that we have the string my key and the value 1. So that's about it. I hope this video will help you configure your own Redis instance on your Synology NAS. And until then, cheers and happy holidays, guys. Bye bye.